In this 5-part series, I've been working with the nutritionist at Health Express, and she's given me one final recipe to share with you. If you haven't seen the previous 4 and you want tagging in, let me know and I'll be sure to do that. Today, I'm showing you how to make slow cooked pulled pork. This recipe is ideal for batch cooking. I'll leave a list of the ingredients you'll need for this recipe on the screen, so make sure to save the video for later. I started by slicing the onion and placing it at the bottom of the slow cooker. This creates a nice base for the pork to sit on. In a bowl, mix together 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika and half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Next up, pour some plain flour onto a plate and set it to one side. Then with that spice mix, I rubbed it all over the pork loin. Then I rolled it in the flour and coated it evenly. Whilst I was doing this, I heated a little oil into a hot pan. And then I seared the pork on all sides until it picked up some colour. Once it looked golden and smelled fragrant, I placed it on top of the onions in the slow cooker. Now it's time to make the liquid. In a jug, I added my 4 crushed garlic cloves, cloudy apple juice, the black treacle, the honey, the apple cider vinegar and the onion marmalade. I gave that a good stir and then I poured it over the pork joint. Now all that hard work is done, so I popped the lid on top of the slow cooker and now I'll leave this on low for 8 hours. When it's done and smelling delicious, lift that pork from the slow cooker and shred it with 2 forks. It should fall apart so easily. This smells delicious. Add a ladle or 2 of the cooking juices back over the top and mix it all together. Now you've got enough pulled pork to use in loads of different dishes. Perfect for when you want something quick and easy, but it's still packed with flavour. You can try eating the pulled pork in soft tacos with slaw and avocado, a burrito bowl with rice and beans, and maybe even some roasted veg. You could even make a pulled pork slider in a wrap or a sandwich with your favourite sauce. How about piled on top of a sweet potato? Or eating it with a fresh, crunchy salad. We'll be eating our pulled pork with mixed beans for that extra protein in a rice bowl and either veggies or a chunky salad, depending on the weather. Let me know how you'd use pulled pork in your meal, because this is so delicious. I would happily cook this again and again, and I would love some new ideas to try for next time. And this collab today is with Health Express. I'll tag them in below. Health Express also share lots of health related content over on their TikTok account, so make sure to give them a follow for more healthcare advice. Thank you so much for watching this 5-part series that I bought in collaboration with the Health Express team and Sylvia, their nutritionist. They've just really helped get me back on my feet and back into cooking healthy, delicious, fulfilling recipes after my surgery. So if you have any great recipes that you want me to bring, let me know and I'll continue on this series just on my lonesome. So please drop your suggestions into the comments and I'll be sure to tag you when I bring it in for a part 2.